there was this seagull all the time around the roof, kind of, in my neighbors. Like all the time they are walking, and then and my neighbor was putting food, giving it food. So then I was so scared that I was telling my neighbor, God, don't give her or him food, because what happens if he comes to my huerto? You know, he's going to take all my things. He used to be a fisherman, so he said to me, look, we have taken away so much food from them. Humans. I need to give it back to her when I take her, what I took from her. So I was like so impressed. So this seagull was coming just to eat from him and was leaving. It wasn't doing anything to my huerto at all. To share the space, we are part of nature. We are not more than them, or, you know, we need more than them. That's not the approach. My name is Adela Martinez. I live in Barcelona since 2012. And I was living in the UK before. I studied telecoms engineering, so I come from a tech background. And a few years ago, I decided to transform Barcelona rooftops, or try to transform Barcelona rooftops into vegetable gardens, because I realized there is a lot of unused space in Barcelona, like 67% of all the rooftops could be used for something else. I think it's a very good thing for the city, for the people, and it's something that there is a lot of more people interested in agriculture, in urban agriculture, in trying to build their own vegetable gardens and try to see where the food comes from. I think we need to use that momentum to try to do all this and create awareness, because I think it's the only way to change, you know, if you change as an individual. We lost touch with nature, and there is not so many green spaces. We need to regain that, because technology is very nice, but we need to use it properly, and we need to make a balance between, you know, even because we can do it with technology doesn't mean that we need to do it.
Our audience are gaming companies. What would be your message to these companies and to the leaders of these companies?
Wow.
Yeah, sorry, totally big, but yeah.
First, have a look at your processes across the company, everything. I'm sure a lot of them are doing it, but maybe not. It's a time to reflect, right? Sort that out. Okay, and once you have that, let's think, okay, how we can compensate. There is a lot of projects that you can do to compensate what you are producing. But for example, what we are doing locally here is we are trying to build small gardens in companies. So the people, their employees can come and take care of the huerto themselves, like a community, like doing green clubs in companies. So they don't need to have a huge space like this. Of course, if they do, great. And if they can build it, great. But if not, they can put some beds and then learn to grow vegetables together. And we do workshops about different things that are very nice related to a huerto or a vegetable garden, like nutrition, what are rooftops, etc., etc. So they come together as a community and they learn. That's one thing. Some of the companies are renting the spaces. So they don't own the space, so they cannot transform it into something like this. If they own the space, yes, let's transform it into something like this. If you don't own the space, but you can do something in the space, we can put like vegetable beds, raised beds, and create a mini huerto, a small one, where a group of employees or a green club can participate in creating it. That's one way. If you don't have any rooftop or any space at all, in my huerto, for example, we do team building. So you can come to the huerto and we can organize something for you. So you can work with your employees and learn as well. So a lot of people are concerned and they want to do nice things. They want to be more sustainable. It's just companies have invested so much in processes that it's difficult for them to change, or it will take them a lot of time, but at least they want to, you know?
Yeah.
And remember, when you went to the website, there was social corporate responsibility, like a link there that nobody kind of pay attention to. And everybody thought it was a greenwashing type of way. And now it's at the forefront of companies. ESG, this environmental, social, and governance. This, for me, is one of the issues as well, because there is not a unified way of measure this. Everybody is measuring their own way. My God, you can find like 3,000 methods. There is the B Corp stamp and certificate. They are trying to unify certain things, you know. So there is a lot of for impact, as you know, like associations have ways to do it. So it's a bit all over the place. You don't know if you're doing it right. One of the good things of putting a rooftop like this is next door they don't have a green rooftop, so they will need to change the part of the waterproofing part every 15 years. If you put green here on top, you don't need to change it every 15 years. It will last maybe 3 or 4 times more, like 60 years. And even in Germany, there are places that they are still going on and they haven't changed them. So it protects that. So the investment is paid by itself. And as well, this creates energy savings for the floor that is underneath. I'm not talking about pollution and the green benefits of having a green roof in cities as well. For example, when it rains a lot, the beaches become contaminated. You cannot use them, polluted. Because of the runoff water. There is so much water that the water systems cannot handle it, and they end up on the beach. If you had this, they are like sponges, so they absorb the water, and then it doesn't go as quickly into the sewage system. The same as the solar panels. At the moment, the solar panels, if you put solar panels in your house, it depends. I don't know how it's in Germany, but here you get, in Barcelona, you get the tax that you pay for your house is reduced 50% in 3 years.
Yeah.
3 years, you pay 50% less. It's called the EB. So this is a fiscal incentive to put panels, but there is no fiscal incentive to put this. Now you can do it because it gives you points. If you want to be a LEED certified or BREEAM certified, the constructions that are more sustainable, it gives you points. But it should be by law, like kind of, you are forced to do it, you know. It's our planet, we need to take care of it. If not, we are not going to be here.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's our home at the end of the day.
Yeah.